Hi, Alicia. How are you doing? Want to talk about your submission and as you know, I've been a fan of this work for a while now. I think you've done a really wonderful job. There's a couple of things that I think could make the composition, actually the spreads and the work, uh, typographically speaking, a little bit more effective in terms of a visual presentation and excuse me, and visual communication, and the way that you're combining your messages to create this message, this food basics article and cover story, etc. So the cover here, I'm just, you know, I, I never saw you put a masthead. I'm sorry, a tagline on the food basics or I never saw a date or a volume number or any folio information on the cover. So I think that hurt a little bit. Another thing that I think hurt a little bit is this combination right here, of this typeface here, which looks like it's possibly a variation of Helvetic. No, yeah, you know what? But it's this typeface here, and then this typeface here. You see it here. It is here, or it's this typeface here using a different variation of the typeface as you are trying to build your hierarchy, which is a really good job. But I'd like to see more variety in typeface combinations. In other words, you use this right here in your logo, so it shouldn't be used anywhere else. I mean, that's your logo. So that's it. That's like, you want to save your logo for your logo. Don't use that typeface anywhere else. So you want to reconsider those relationships between the logo and the extensive use of these of the same typeface. Okay. Other than that, I think you've done a wonderful job. Composition is really sharp, very very attention getting. Nice balance, good counterbalance by the cookie over here, and good stuff. Okay, so let's move over here to the contents page, and I think you really nailed the contents page. I really do. I don't think that I don't think it's too image heavy. I think you've shown good intent here. Here's this typeface again, here and here and here. So yeah, all right. So and then the only thing I think about this, I don't think you're over communicating with image. I think you've done enough communicating through type, and that's awesome. One thing you're going to notice though is your logo is never on your typeface page anywhere. I'm sorry, your logo is never on your contents page anywhere. So that's peculiar. Um, then you have this. You don't need the page every time. You can just take that out. I mean, it's a given that it's the page number. So when you line up, and also you don't have to say page 4 and 5. Just say page 4, and then your next article would start on page 6, and so on and so forth. So you don't have to spell out the page numbers in. Line them up by so page 9. You just move this over. Actually, no, this wouldn't apply here because you don't have any single digits over here. If you had single digits on this column with these double digits, you would just leave a space here. So there would be a page, and then it would say 1. So that the left hand column would line, or the right hand column would line up. Okay. This right here, I think this type is too small, and believe me, I'm not a big fan of large type whatsoever, but this is just too small. I think we could have reduced the size of the cookies, since we already really hammered that home on the cover. Reduce the size of the cookies and increase the size of the typographic playing field, as it were. Okay, cover spread. Great titled here. Don't have a byline. I like to see a byline in there, a little more information about who wrote the article, what the article is about, etc. Typographically speaking, you've used justified type, but you've got some really bad spacing here. You can see right here, right here, right here. And then really look how tight it is down here. So, and then look at all these spaces here. So I see this word clumpy right here, and that's what the typography reminds me of. It's kind of clumpy in areas, and in other areas it's just like really spread out. So that's super unusual. I'd like to see that fixed. I posted justified typesettings in the announcements area. So if you didn't see that, email me. I could send you that link. But it's in the announcements area. It'll clean up all of these nasty spaces in between. Okay. Good. These are basically, you haven't shown, well, it's not applicable. I was going to say you haven't shown your space between paragraphs, but you don't have any. So, but I do want to mention one thing, though, that this is really super odd, and this would be considered a widow. I'm sorry, an orphan. But you have this sentence ends right here, or actually it's hyphenated, and then it starts on the top of another sentence. That's kind of weird. Then look at that weird spacing there. So again, nice pro tip, good call out right there. Nice job. Continued on the next page. I think I may have moved down here. Okay, and same thing here with your spacing. And then your folio information is missing. I see you got to have a page number there. But your folio information would indicate the name of the publication, maybe a volume number, and then the page numbers on the outside corners. Okay, other than that, wonderful job. I think you really nailed this. So great job. You're a good student, and I've really enjoyed having you in class. So good job. You're very easy to work with, and I appreciate that. So, all right, thanks, Alicia. Have a great night.